welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, I'm Taylor, and if you've been following along, you know that I just wrapped up my Disney series for my first trip to Disney World. My husband and I celebrated our honeymoon there a little over a year late, but nonetheless, we celebrated our honeymoon and we also celebrated my 33rd birthday. It was a short trip. We had a wonderful time. I ended up getting sick. Well, really, I think I was sick, like getting sick the night before, and it really hit me the morning we woke up to fly. So if you haven't checked those out, go ahead. They're a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun, but I couldn't finish the series without sharing everything that I got, my Disney haul. So I will get into that, and also I'm gonna go ahead and share some just final thoughts about my first trip and kind of, you know, how we felt about it. Like I said, it was a short trip. I got sick. It was my first time. My husband been there twice before. So he'd been when he was younger, probably like I think 6 to 8 years old, and then again as a teenager, I think like 15 to 17, something like that. But anyways, yeah, just kind of share some thoughts and stay tuned, because at the end I'm going to share the dates for our next trip, which is much sooner than you think. First, I was super excited to stay at a resort. Never stayed at a Disney resort. When I did go to Disneyland, never stayed at like a Disney hotel or anything like that. This day that we landed, the second we got to the resort, before we even went to the room, we had to stop and get my resort mug. So my first resort mug, and it's gonna forever be very special to me. Something else that was really special about the trip is that, you know, we really got to catch the tail end of the 50th anniversary. There was still merch for that. And we were also celebrating the 100-year anniversary. So, I mean, what better time to go? Just the energy was just amazing, and I just think it was so special to be there for that. So I had to commemorate that with the 100 cup. There were other cups, not at my resort. There were other cups that I'd seen that were available, like if we'd hopped over to another resort, that were really, really cute. This cute, like neon colored Toy Story one that I thought, oh, I really want that, but I just had to get the 100. So that's this one here. It's really cute. It's got the castle and some characters. And then it says Disney 100 there. It says Walt Disney World 100 Years of Wonder. So cute. I'm definitely going to cherish this and keep this forever and take it on our next trips. Got my resort mug. That was day one. And then we knew off the bat, like I kind of planned ahead of time. So I was like, you know what? I really don't want to overdo it with buying souvenirs, because that's like such a me thing to do. I knew I wanted a t-shirt, and we knew that we wanted to kind of commemorate the trip with an ornament, either an ornament, just a general like Walt Disney World ornament, or an ornament from the resort that we stayed at, which was French Quarter. By the way, French Quarter is amazing. I'll talk a little bit more about it in a little bit, but we ended up saying, you know, we're gonna need both. So we got a French Quarter ornament, which they only had one ornament, but the nice thing about it is it actually has two sides. This first side has kind of the front of the hotel, and then it's got some really cute pastel colors, and it really is just the perfect little picture of what the hotel looks like, what the resort looks like. And then in the back, it's really cute. Continues on with having some rooms here on both sides, but then you get Mickey and Minnie in their Mardi Gras attire, and it's just so adorable. So we'll have this forever. On the bottom side, it says Disney's Port Orleans Resort. This is cute. That's kind of our thing. We have since our first Christmas together. Our first Christmas together, we got engaged, so maybe sometime in the future I will share that story. But Andrew asked me to marry him with an ornament. I opened a present and the ornament was there. It said, will you marry me? And so ornaments are just very special to us, and so this was kind of a must, and we really, really love it. So it's already on our tree. We have our tree up because I'm filming this way after the trip, but I took it off to show you guys. Then when we went to Animal Kingdom, unexpectedly, we both saw this ornament. We were like, we have to have this ornament. It's so cute. We also both loved Animal Kingdom. Andrew said that he really just didn't remember being there when he was younger, and I just surprisingly, I loved it there so much. I wish that we had spent more time there. If you followed along in my vlogs, the morning for Animal Kingdom, you knew that I was just on my it was the last day. I was barely hanging on by a thread. I was so sick. We were both so exhausted, and I think Andrew just kind of wasn't getting good rest because he knew I was sick, and I was up all night coughing every night. So both of us were just very, very tired. So we just kind of took it all in 2 hours and then got on a few things and left. But we saw this ornament and absolutely had to have it. It has such cute detail from Animal Kingdom. It's got all kinds of safari animals on there. And then on the back, it says Animal Kingdom. So it's just so, so cute. We love it. And while I was at Animal Kingdom, I had to pick up something else. Well, I had to go run and get it because I almost forgot to share it. While we were at Animal Kingdom, I saw this bag. And again, if you followed along, you'll see in the video that I just like lose my mind over this bag. I'm like, oh my God, I love it so much. It's a Loungefly. I'm like, I will use this every single day. I got it as my birthday gift to me. A little Cusco quote for you. Anywho, it's so nice. Honestly, like, it's like I want to use it every day, and then I also kind of don't want to use it every day because I don't want it to get dirty. So I have used it a couple times already. I'm not sharing prices today because the tags are already off. It's been, like I said, it's been some time since we got back. So I don't really have the tags anymore, but I believe this was $70 or $80. I think it was $79.99. Very pricey, but I was like, you know what? Like I said, birthday gift to me. It's gorgeous. I will use it. Not only when we go to the parks, but I will use it here at home as well. So I'll share all the details with you. Very similar to the ornament here. Different coloring, but literally the same as the ornament. You've got safari animals. You've got this beautiful detail along the flap. It's got a magnet clasp. And then on the inside, you've got Animal Kingdom. And then you have your drawstring here that opens. It's a really nice sized bag. And on the inside, you have a little pocket, and it goes, like I said, it's a nice sized bag, goes pretty deep. And then you have a zipper pocket on the back, so very cute. And then in the front, you have a very nice little plaque here that says Disney Parks Loungefly. I thought it was nice to have like an exclusive Disney Parks Loungefly. And then the clasps have Mickey, so cute. Those are magnet as well. And then that also has that Animal Kingdom green detail on the inside, and it's just one pocket. The straps are brown and adjustable. And then the detail on the bag itself is like leaves and just very Animal Kingdom vibe. It's perfect. I love it. So had to get that. I'm so glad that I did, because I think it just would have been one of those things that if I hadn't gotten it, we left, I would have been thinking about it. So I'm glad I got it. And then on my birthday, my husband actually surprised me and got me a charm from Pandora. So I have my charm bracelet. I've been collecting charms for a few years now. My parents got me the bracelet. So made it like it's gonna be kind of a little tradition for me that every time I go to a Disney park, I get a charm. So in 2020, right before COVID in March, my family, we went to Disneyland, and I got this really cute Mickey charm when I was there, and it doubles as a stopper. So I was like, you know what, this time I know that I want to get a charm again. And he surprised me and got me this Coco charm, which we were there right before Halloween. Our trip dates were October 4th and October 3rd we flew out, and then we were there the 4th, 5th, and 6th, and we flew back on the 7th. We were there, you know, during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, even though we didn't go. All the Halloween decor was up. It was just kind of perfect that he found this charm. And see if you can actually see the detail on it. It is a Dia de los Muertos skull, but it also has Miguel standing there in his little red hoodie with his hood on, and he's holding his guitar. And on top of the Dia de los Muertos skull, you have Dante. So it's just, it's just perfect. I love it. Coco it's hard because I think I've talked about this in another video, in my prep video. I feel like it's so hard to choose like my favorite movie, my favorite character, but ultimately, like, I think Coco, it might be my favorite. It's definitely like in my top 3. And Miguel, I believe, is my favorite character outside of Pooh. So he's just such a sweet little boy. Anywho, love that. That was such a nice surprise. He got that for me. He had to order it, but by the time we got home, it was here. So that was awesome. And then at the resort, I knew, you know, I want to get a t-shirt. So it was something that I knew that I wanted. And I had been seeing this shirt kind of throughout the parks, and then they had it at my resort, and I was like, I'm gonna grab it. I actually really like the color. It's simple. I shared this previously as well, that I've just recently fallen in love with Mickey ever since watching the video on Disney Plus, and I can't even think what it's called now, but it's just like Walt's journey. It's Mickey's journey, but like how Walt got started, and then how Mickey has just been this cultural icon for the last 100 years. But anywho, I got this, it's just a basic Walt Disney World shirt. Like, it says Walt Disney World at the bottom. I'm not gonna try it on for you or anything. It's a very basic tee. It's thick, and I like that quality. I've already worn it tons of times. I love it so much. I would say that I think it's true to size with a little bit of a loose look. My true to size t-shirt, like size, if I wanted to wear like a fitted shirt, would definitely be a medium, but I don't like tight clothing, so I tend to go for larges. If you wanted an oversized look though, I would go like 2 sizes up for sure, minimum. But about that, because I really wanted to get that oversized look, I have hips, so if you have hips at all, it's just probably it going to be the kind of shirt that you want to wear for that oversized look, because it's going to hug your hips. So anyway, adorable. I love this. Throw it on with an athletic skirt, throw it on with some biker shorts. It's so cute. And at my resort, unexpectedly, when I was about to check out, I saw this little bracelet here, and it has Minnie with her suitcase just ready to roll, and it's so cute. It's got these flowers. I'm not the biggest Minnie fan, but I could not pass. I just loved it so much. I really want to start collecting some more Disney jewelry, so just adding this to my collection, and it's so adorable. So glad I got that. And I think it was 20 or 30, between 20 and 30, something like that. So those are the things I got from the resort. And then I follow Katie Brown. She's one of my favorite Disney vloggers, and she's really sweet. Check her out. I will put her YouTube channel in the description below, but she always talks about Nuimos, and I was like, what are these things? And basically they are just cute little stuffed animals, and I'm such a stuffed animal person. I sleep with a stuffed animal every night, so I was like, I have to have a Nuimos, and it has to be Pooh Bear. I do want others, like I want to start collecting them and get Mickey for sure. The Daisy Duck is really cute, and I know that it's like a hot commodity. I'm not a big Daisy Duck girl, but I might grab it just because she's so cute. But anywho, and let me tell you, these are not easy to find in the park. I searched high and low through Magic Kingdom and finally found it in Tomorrowland at Star Traders, I believe, which just tends to have everything. I think everyone always says that that's kind of the shop that has everything. Anywho, I found him. He's so cute. I didn't get him any additional clothing. You can get your Nuimos like different clothes and put on like little shirts and stuff on the little costumes on them, and that's so cute, and you can always theme it up too, but I didn't do that this time. I will be in the future. But anyway, he's adorable, and I learned too that his little hands can close, be a little magnet together like that. Just adorable. And he stands too, like just so cute. So a little hack, which Katie showed me as well. I guess she learned from TikTok, but anyway, she didn't show me personally. It was in the video. Anyway, so if you want to attach him to like your fanny pack or your bag or whatever, you can actually just get a ponytail. And I'll show you with this one, even though it's not like I used a black one, put it around his arms like a backpack. So it shows like that in the front. And then this part's gonna go through your bag. So it would go around my strap and then on the arm. And then he's just kind of, you know, on your bag. And I got on roller coasters like that and everything, and he never moved. I never lost him. So adorable. Pooh Bear is my ultimate favorite. And last, I've had my eye on this Monsters University hat for years, and I almost got it on Poshmark, but I'm like, I don't really want to buy like a used hat, but I really want the hat, and I just didn't think that they were going to have it at the parks anymore. When we were in Hollywood Studios on Sunset Boulevard, we found it. I was so excited, and I honestly, like, I even was like, no, you know what, I don't really need it. Like, it's just a want. Like, I don't really need it. I've already gotten a few things. And then we left and we went to get on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and I was like, we got out and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get a pretzel. Told my husband, I was like, can you go get the hat? And so he ran and grabbed the hat for me, and I'm glad that I got it. It's adorable. I will put this one on for you guys. I love it so much. I am a baseball cap girl, and I love the ones that have the long bill like this that I can really bend up. I like that classic dad baseball hat look. So adorable. I love this. I can't wait to wear this at the parks, but also I will just wear this at you know, a normal day. So anyway, my hair's probably crazy now, but that is everything that I got. Just a little haul, nothing crazy. I really wanted this sweat set. Oh, I couldn't find it anywhere. It's gray. It's got like the knee-length sweat shorts with the crop sweat top. It was nowhere in the park. Honestly, I probably would have had to go to like the outlet mall, and we didn't have time to do that. Our stay was very short, and so we just didn't have time. But before I wrap up the video, I do just kind of want to share some final thoughts from our trip. So we went for essentially 3 park days, and one of them was a park hopper. We did learn that that's just really not enough time. If you maybe don't want to go to a certain park, or you know, you want to just do like Magic Kingdom and Epcot or something, I don't know. It just wasn't enough time. Maybe it's because it was our first trip, but we really just didn't have time to rest in between, and I think that I felt like I needed rest more because obviously like I was sick. But we learned that, you know what, next trip we go, I would think you really want like take your travel days out, right? Because those are going to be essentially 2 days. You really want like 5 days if you're going to go, because you want to do the park, rest, park, you know, something like that. You really want to factor in rest days because it's a lot on your body. If you are a Disneyland goer like I am, I grew up going to Disneyland. My family and I go every couple of years. It is not Disneyland. It is not the same. It is so much bigger. There's so much more walking, and there is a lot to do. And so you're gonna be tired. And even if you're just a very fit and active person, you're gonna be tired. Your legs are gonna hurt, your feet are gonna hurt. So factoring in some rest days is important. So we did learn that. What else? French Quarter, hands down, in my opinion, because I've done a lot of research on different resorts. And I honestly think that French Quarter is hard to beat. The atmosphere there is so wonderful. It's so peaceful, it's small, it's calm. It's just like, it feels like home, and the transportation is so close. You know, the resort's not too large to walk around. Just good food, good quick service food, beignets for a treat. They've got a little Scats Cat bar too. If you want to go to the bar, they've got the Scats Cat Cafe where the beignets are and coffee. You've got just really, really nice quick service. You also have like the fancy Coca-Cola machines for your resort mugs that you can access 24/7, even once the cafe and everything is closed. So I think that resort would be hard to beat, even though I haven't stayed at other resorts. When Andrew and I want to go in the future, we have decided that that is where we will stay, and it's going to be like hard to convince us to stay somewhere else. I know people that, and even Katie recently shared in one of her videos that, you know, her and her husband split their stay and did French Quarter, and then went and did the why did it just leave my head? I keep wanting to say Broadway, but it's not Broadway. They stayed at the boardwalk. Oh my God, I keep wanting to say Broadway and I cannot think of the word boardwalk. Anyway, they stayed there and they did a split stay. They're like, French Quarter's beats it 100%. Like, they wish that they hadn't even done a split stay. So if you have not stayed at French Quarter and you want a very peaceful experience, consider French Quarter. When to go? So we live in Texas. We live in San Antonio. It is hot here all the time. It is like 70 degrees today, and that's like, oh my God, I'm so grateful that it's just not like blistering hot outside. However, with that being said, I have lived in a lot of different climates, and the heat and me, we're not friends anymore. Like, I just think I've moved too much. But like, Florida was very, very hot for me. My husband is always cold. He's not very bothered by the heat. He's the kind of person that will go outside in 100-degree heat and play basketball, not me. And he was hot as well. So something to factor in. And we were there at the beginning of October. Now, was it, oh my God, miserable? We would never go back in October, like if, you know, push came to shove? No, it was doable with a fan, hat, lots of water, liquid IV for sure. Like, that saved me, and also because I was sick, that saved me. And I gotta wrap this up because I am meeting my girlfriend and her boyfriend we are doing a double date for ramen. So I gotta go. I didn't even realize the time, but anyway, so we really just kind of discovered that we would want to go when Florida is at its absolute possible peak of being cold, and which we kind of figure is probably between mid-November to mid-February, probably, if you kind of look at years past and the temperature changes. So something to consider. I mean, I follow so many people on YouTube that do Disney, and they're there in June, July, August. I don't understand. I definitely would not do that. I would not spend my money to do that. I do not think that it's worth the money that you're spending to go and be so miserable, so hot, so sweaty, fainty feeling, like weak, like everything that I can imagine is just that I can say that is like the worst feeling. I just don't think that's worth it. So maybe that's me being dramatic. I am dramatic though. You'll get to know that about me. But I also am kind of like a no BS person. And maybe you picked up on that if you watch my vlogs too. So, or my Disney vlogs. So anyway, it was just too hot for us. So something to consider is kind of when you go and what type of weather are you looking for? Now, do not get it twisted. Like, if you do not live in Florida and that's not the climate that you are used to, do not watch somebody's videos. Like, I follow Molly from Mammoth Club, I follow Rob from Ear Scouts. They live in Florida. They do that every week, multiple days a week, they're there. In October, you will see Molly wearing a sweater. You're not going to wear a sweater in Disney World in October. Maybe at night, once it cools down, if there's a chill, but you're not going to be in the middle of the day like that wearing a sweater. So just consider those things. Also, but maybe, hey, maybe you love the heat. Maybe that's your jam. You're like, oh my God, I wish I lived in Texas. Like I just really love heat, like Florida all the way. Then you know what, rock it out. But take liquid IV, take a fan, wear comfortable, breathable clothing, and take lots of breaks, which will, you know, probably be beneficial to have a longer resort stay. So anyway, that's kind of my final thoughts on the trip. Because I did get sick and because it was short, we've decided we're gonna go back very, very soon, and I have coerced my entire family, which I come from a big family. I have 3 sisters that are going to be coming, my sister's daughter, one of my sister's boyfriends, my parents, my cousin who lives next door with her daughter and her mom, and then myself and Andrew. Now the only ones not coming from my immediate family are my brother, his wife, and their kids, and my nephew's wife. So they are kind of the big group that's not coming. I wish that they were, because that would just be epic. But we are all going, and we leave January 27th. Oh my gosh, like today it's November 18th. It's coming. Like it's already going to be 60 days out to like time to book like dining reservations and everything. Like it's very soon. So we're super excited. I am going to probably do a Q&A for the next one, being that it will be my second trip, being that like I'm psycho crazy planner and I have learned so much about Disney, and I'm going to learn so much more. So feel free to kind of start thinking of those questions if you have them. If you stuck with me this long, you're awesome. Thanks for being around. I hope that you enjoyed the Disney series. This is the wrap on my first series and my first Disney series. Another one is coming very soon, so that's awesome. But stick around for more videos. I think I'm going to do some probably planning. I'm a big planner, so I just did my Erin Condren Black Friday haul that I do every year, so I will share that, do some planning and budgeting for the new year, and some prepping for Christmas, and just different things like that. So if that's your kind of chill vibe, stick around, and don't forget to like this video. It helps me out. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.